We at Trinity Park Church believe we are called to love God with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to love our neighbor as ourselves because we are followers of Jesus Christ. Because we live in a fallen world, sin has brought corruption to all things. As sinners, we have no natural ability to love God and our neighbor as we should. The recent heinous killings of Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and others have evoked painful reminders of the evils of racism and the continued injustice which exists in America. These killings also highlight the brokenness of our nation and underscore the true depravity of humanity.
2020 has proven to be a historically disruptive year for both America and the world at large. These devastating challenges include the ugly sin of racism, the resurfacing of past and present injustices, the civil unrest that has ensued in so many of our cities, and the continued disparities and difficulties exposed during the COVID-19 pandemic. These challenges come at a volatile time where there is great potential for division and disunity, especially given the contentious election cycle that looms in America.
At Trinity Park, we seek to fight these tensions, both in our culture and in our own hearts. No doubt if they are left unchecked, they will divide us. Regardless of where we stand politically, socially, or economically, as believers, we are bound by the love and hope we have received in Jesus Christ. And so we look continually to the truth of the gospel. It is our only hope. And so we cling to the scriptures, which can unite us and sustain us in this challenging moment of crisis.
We affirm that God is the creator of all things and that man and woman are the pinnacle of his creation because we are made to bear his image.
We affirm that as image bearers of God, we are all precious in his sight because he bestowed upon us value, dignity, and honor in his likeness.
We affirm that the wonderful handiwork of God is demonstrated in our diversity and is a glorious display of his beauty and creativity.
We lament the brokenness we see today that has come as a result of the sins of racism suffered by the Black community and other ethnic groups, both in the past and in the present.
We lament the killing of unarmed people of color by police officers sworn to uphold the law and protect all people.
We lament the violence that has resulted in destruction and in death of many civilians, police, and many others.
We lament the apathy towards addressing the sin of racism, which has historically characterized both our denomination and the church in America.
We lament our own ignorance, indifference, and reluctance to pursue righteousness, reconciliation, and peace.
We rejoice that Jesus Christ himself came into this world to bring rescue from sin through his death and resurrection.
We rejoice that Jesus Christ himself made payment with his own blood to purchase for himself a people made up of all tribes, tongues, and languages.
We rejoice that Jesus Christ himself has created a new people where there is no Greek and Jew, circumcised and uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave or free, but Christ is all and in all.
And we rejoice that Jesus Christ himself is our peace. And he has broken down the dividing wall of hostility so that we might be reconciled to God and to each other as one body.
We are called.
We are called.
We are called.
We are called as his redeemed image bearers to bear one another's burdens.
To lay down our lives for each other because we love one another. To pursue repentance.
recognizing that God is faithful and just to forgive us of our sin.
To offer forgiveness to those who have wronged us.
To practice patience with those with whom we disagree.
To seek justice for those who are oppressed, marginalized, and discriminated against.
To show kindness by treating others justly regardless of their ethnicity or social status.
We are called, as His redeemed image bearers, to walk in humility because we ourselves are recipients of the grace of God.
We eagerly look forward to the day when Jesus Christ will return with righteousness and justice to vindicate His people and to right all the wrongs in this world.
We eagerly look forward to the day when all the tears, sorrows, injustices, racism, hatred, and violence will be transformed into a symphony of joy, peace, and blessing.
We eagerly look forward to the day when a multi-ethnic congregation from every tribe, language, people, and nation will be redeemed in harmony with one another under the worship and reign of God.
Hear us, O Lord. Hear our united cry and confession, for our eyes are fixed on you. Lead us, guide us. May your kingdom come and your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.